glad to have you with us from Colorado Springs, Colorado, and home to the Air Force Falcons. As we'll see a team from the Pac-12, the UCLA Bruins, squaring off with another team from the Pac-12, the Air Force Falcons. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. And the Bruins will kick it away to start us off. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So Air Force's offense will have the football first. A lot of times you run into these types of matchups, high-powered offense, big-time team against an opponent that's likely overmatched. So how do they keep this thing from getting ugly?
Well, everyone's going to have to elevate.
Turning it on! He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he's stopped, and it'll be first down. The Falcons want to crank the tempo. It's been a great way for the service academies to stay relevant in major college football by having prolific ground game.
Yeah, then those ground games are a pain in everybody's you-know-what. I mean, they drive you nuts, the triple option, because of so much discipline. I mean, they're so good at running what they do. They don't do a lot, but they're going to hit you right in the mouth and run the football.
On the option. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And the Falcons need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on third down. Johnson wants to throw it. He'll off one deep down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. The Falcons will call on their punt team. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. The Bruins offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. Last time we saw these guys, it was a rather forgettable experience for this quarterback. He turned the football over, he got sacked. Just not a good day at all, Jesse.
Well, the defense was able to rattle him. They hit him often, they hit him early, they got sacks on him, and then he started feeling it. His eyes came down, he started floating the ball over the middle of the field and putting it into trouble and got picked off. So it's important in this one, David, up front, they do a better job of helping him stay on his feet to get into a rhythm.
The best quarterbacks in the history of the game, when you continue to hit them, they become very human, and they start to rush their thought process. So he got hit early, and he got hit often last week, and that's why they lost. Position one, objective number one today. Protect him, keep him upright, let him get some confidence.
And some room to work. Oh, he's got some space. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down.
Man, this defense has to be better. You have to stop the first part of the option.
And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
And that's not a good sign for this offense. You gave up 4 sacks a week ago. Now you're already getting your quarterback hit. They've got to protect their dude. They got to give him more time so he can make plays down the field. Protection is the biggest issue for this offense.
The Bruins trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Back to pass, it's Iamaleava. Makes the grab, it's Robinson. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Takes it from the gun on third down. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
Give the defense a lot of credit on that one. A little bit of bend, don't break here in the opening drive of the game. They gave up some yards. They were down inside their own red zone. But on that critical third down, phenomenal effort individually to win his one-on-one, get to the quarterback and bring him down to the ground and really try to take some air out of this offense.
Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Here's the handoff. And this one will be stopped for no gain. And the Falcons moving quickly to the line. Sends it back in motion. They'll run the option. He's stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a 3rd and long. Goes to the option. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Falcons will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. UCLA will go back to work on offense. So they've put up some early points, and now to build on this 3-0 lead. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11.
I don't care who you are, but if you're going to have success offensively, you've got to have some semblance of a running game. They didn't have it their last time out. They obviously really struggled in that game. And in this one, just not getting enough push up front, and it's putting them in some really difficult situations.
They'll try to pick it up on the ground. There he goes. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. And the Bruins come to the line with a new set of downs.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the 1st down. And listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
9-yard pickup on 1st down, and now they can take a shot on 2nd and short.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. The Bruins are moving quickly down the field. Back to throw, it's Iamaleava. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To the air on 2nd down. Not quite in rhythm there, incomplete. They've moved it to the 25, but now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to buy time. He'll try to do it himself. And he scoots his way to the 1st down and then slides to avoid the hit. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. And the Bruins will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he'll get this one back to the line of scrimmage, but no farther than that. The Bruins want to pick up the tempo. Back to pass on 2nd down. Trying to barrel in. Touchdown, UCLA! They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone. A score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, we've got a final in a game that just wrapped up here in the SEC. TCU escaped with the victory, and I say escaped. Look, in college football, teams will take any win, but I think those Horned Frog fans could have done without this one being so close. An SEC clash and an impressive showing That could be a huge confidence builder for this program. Back to you.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Trying to get the corner. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. They'll send the back in motion. Now on the option. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And the Falcons with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Got a little space. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. 3rd down, and they need 15 after 2 negative plays. Johnson looking to throw. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
He has been terrorizing quarterbacks all year long. That now his 10th sack of the season. He's got speed. He's got power. He's going to play on Sundays, and he is not cooperating with this offense's game plan.
They boot it away. A fair catch is called for and made just across the 50-yard line. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. They've built a quick double-digit lead now to try to get this offense really humming. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Here comes the hurry-up.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo, and they've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Catch in the middle. It's Robinson. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll snap it from the 34 on 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Here's a heat. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
And the Bruins now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Give to the running back. Nice move there. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. The Bruins are in the hurry-up. To the air, it's Iamaleava. Intercepted, big play, stops the drive. Down to the 36-yard line and some nifty moves to try to make a big play on the interception.
Well, everything was going so well for this team early here in this game, and now all of a sudden they get a critical mistake. And you know how college football, David, is about momentum. What is their defense going to be able to do here now when they take the field?
You're right, man. The momentum swings so fast, and now this defense's job is to go out and stop it, right? Like, we made a mistake. You huddle the guys up, sudden change. Be aware they might take a shot down the field, but let's grab the momentum right back.
He's in open space downfield, and he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They'll go to the toss. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to run it. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. The Falcons will bring the punt team onto the field. Fair catch is made, and they'll mark it at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Quickly to the tight end. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Looking to push the pace with the no huddle.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Off the play fake. Pulls it in. It's Thomas. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Quarterback running on the draw. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And the Bruins line up to punt it away. Fair catch is signaled and made, and they'll go to work from the 27-yard line. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. On the option. He'll toss it. There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss. 2024 was a transition year for UCLA. New coach, new schemes, but one surprise was Carson Schlesinger, 3rd in the nation in tackles. He's now in the NFL, David, so what's the big adjustment for this defense?
Well, I tell you what, the team finished strong. And whenever you change coaching staffs, you need that believe, that buy-in moment. Finishing 4-2 down the stretch, I thought was a good thing. So can the defense...
Breaks into the open. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. And the Falcons in the hurry-up.
And usually when a QB takes off and scrambles, it's because the defense didn't do a great job keeping lane integrity, not keeping him in the pocket, letting him get outside, and then he can do damage. Then it's the next play that you have to play instead of this just the original pass. So defense has got to do a better job keeping that guy in the pocket.
That's the end of the period, and it's UCLA in the lead. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. So after the break, they'll go back to work. From the gun. Give on the inside. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
The pitch. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Falcons need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. Using his feet. He gets it to the 38-yard line, but this defense forces a 4th down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Falcons will try to pin them back with the punt. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Excellent job on the punt. Bounces out of bounds at the 5, and they'll have 95 yards to go in front of them. They'll move the tight end. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Nice move to keep running. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. He'll pull it on the read. Turning it on. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. He'll keep it himself. Got enough for the 1st. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. The Bruins will line it up on 1st and 10.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense, there's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in the ground, he gets upfield, and he's got really nice elusiveness once he's out in the open field. He shows you that on that explosive play, picking up the 1st.
And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. And the Bruins racing to the line in the hurry-up. Looking downfield, it's Iamaleava. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Got the quick pass. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. All the way down at the 33-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Pocket breaking down. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Fakes the grab. And they swarm him under. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Bruins are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Flores. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down.
And that's a 1st down for the offense.
Power football with the run. And he'll finish the run and the end zone. Touchdown, Bruins. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown.
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the 2nd level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Pac-12 teams colliding today in a huge matchup, and now it's a final. Minnesota was able to come away with the victory, but it was not the type of dominant win we've seen from the Gophers over the years. A win, yes, but this one lacked style points. Fun one in the Pac-12, man. They generally are, as the teams there continue to jockey for pole position.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Johnson wants to throw it. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying play action. Throws to the wideout. Got it in the middle. It's Roberson. And he's brought down after a huge completion. The Falcons want to move quickly. They'll run the option. Quarterback on the keeper. He's pulled down after a tough run. Gets it to the 6. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Here comes the option. Quick toss. Touchdown, Falcons! Excellent pass by the back on the option. And the offense finds a way to cut into this lead, but they still have plenty of work to do.
And they do, but that's a big score. You don't want to get late and start getting in the 2nd half where you're fighting to come back by so many points. So great job getting points, get that momentum back on your side so you can come out and do some good things when you get the ball next time.
And he did get that extra point through the slippery surface, no problem. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them.
17, Air Force 7.
The returner will field it and try to get some field position. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. From the gun, the running back has it. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Dropping back, it's Iamaleava. Finds a soft spot in the middle. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. He'll set up to throw. Trying to set up the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. They boot it away on 4th down. Take the return out of the equation in this rainy weather. Fair catch is signaled for and made. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. Didn't get a whole lot of room to run. He picked up 1 or 2. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Quick handoff. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
3rd down coming up.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Snagged in the middle, it's Harris. He gets it oh so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. He'll go to the sneak. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
They'll go to the ground. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard. And the Bruins come to the line in the hurry-up. From the gun, running back on the move. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Bruins will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. On the run, it's Harris. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the 1st half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
Just a short pass to the tight end. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the 1st. Kick is in the air. He'll take it on the return. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. UCLA will go back to work on offense. Snags it quickly on the left. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. No huddle here for the offense. He's got it on the right. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains. 1st down for this offense.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the 1st down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
That's caught. It's Matthews. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. And the Bruins have it with a 1st and 10.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
2nd and short now after that completion. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Bruins come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. He'll do it himself. He breaks a tackle. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Converts on fourth down, still going. And the Bruins get enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it from the gun. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Offense, quick tempo. Leaves it with the back. Oh, he's got some space. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
Tough, determined run gets it down to the 12. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They've got him looking run, but they're going to throw it. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. The Bruins are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. To the ground to try to move the chains. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on 3rd down. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. There is a flag on the play, and if this is on the defense, guys, would you take the points off the board here? This could turn out to be a huge penalty. Thought they were going to have to settle for 3, and now the offense back on the field with a chance for more. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. And the Bruins will hustle to the line. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. After this long of a drive, you have to cap it off with a touchdown, and here comes 3rd and goal. Big fella moving. Touchdown, UCLA! And they take it in for 6 more points. That touchdown puts them up by at least 2 scores. Too early to say it's over? Probably, but boy, it's starting to feel that way.
It might not be over, but you're in trouble, and you better find some answers really, really quickly. This team is putting everything together, and right now you got nothing going. Come on, give me something.
And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, we don't get a ton of top 5 matchups, so let's check out how today's Rumble played out. Ohio State looked dominant in a victory that was never really in question. That offense had 0 problem putting up points. Not unlike the days of Stroud and Fields and so many greats before them. Always interesting to see top 5 teams collide, and today was no different. The agony and ecstasy of college football.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. The option look. Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. He'll pull it on the read. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Falcons decide to punt it away. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. So the first play of the drive, starting here from the 45. To the air, it's Iamaleava. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Back to pass. Grab behind the line. It's Matthews. And he was just showing off all of the slick moves before the defense finally got him on the ground. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Looking for more room. He was hoping for that interception return for the touchdown, but he's brought down at the 27.
And he makes another momentum-building play. His second interception in the first half. He can feel where the football's going. Got a good beat on this offense and making plays early and often for his club.
They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Wants to throw on first down. Setting up the screen. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. The Falcons with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Going to try to get it himself. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Falcons are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Gets the back moving. He'll ride his man on the option. He'll toss it. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down. And this is a really important series of plays, a chance to cut into the lead just before halftime. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. The Falcons headed quickly to the line. Johnson looking to throw. Quarterback extends the play. Clock still running, almost certainly the last play of the half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellas, by the looks of things, we've had one enjoyable first half in Colorado Springs. And in this day and age where quarterbacks chuck it all over the field, how refreshing to see two offenses rely on off-tackle left, off-tackle right, and even a few halfback dives. Physical offensive lines and elusive backs have told the story. A throwback to the halcyon days of 3 yards and a cloud of dust. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Falcon Stadium.
And the Falcons will kick it away to start the second half. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Gets a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26. Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. He'll keep it himself. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. The Bruins line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. There he goes! And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44. And the Bruins will snap it on 1st and 10.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The inside handoff. And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders.
Man, not much wiggle room for the ball carrier there.
I'm not really sure what they can do to try to create some space.
I know. Block better. How about the offensive lineman push some guy backwards and make some holes?
Got it in the middle. It's Matthews. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. The Bruins are flying down the field.
To be honest, I think the quarterback was a little bit surprised himself at the play call that came in that time. You've got a 3-possession lead here in the third quarter of this game. You're probably expecting some short throws, some runs. And this play caller is still asking for shot plays. And listen, you're the quarterback. You're happy to oblige. When you've got the playmakers you have offensively, just keep chucking it.
And the Bruins back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Rides the back on the option, the give. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. His drive facing a little adversity on 2nd and 11. Quarterback on the keeper. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The Bruins want to crank the tempo. Draw play, quarterback keeps it. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. They've already put one field goal on the board. This one will need to be well struck from 44 yards out. Just drives it between the uprights. There is a flag on the play. Now, if this is on the defense, it might not change that much. Offense has already made the long field goal. Can't make contact with the kicker like that. A costly special teams penalty. You've got to know your path in front of the kicker. Offense comes back on the field. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. Using his legs, it's Berger. And he got nothing, and the line of scrimmage is still the 5-yard line. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. To throw, it's Iamaleava. Great style points on that catch, but they didn't pick up any yardage. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. And he's made 1 already, and this one ought to be cake from 21 yards out. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And now the lead is extended a little further.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Run it with the fullback. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6. A lot of urgency for this offense. They'll run play action. Finds his man. It's Roberson. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a 1st down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Intercepted. Man, they just can't get anything going. Trying to take it back. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football, and he's starting to develop that. His 3rd interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. So last time, David, they ate up some clock, ran a bunch of plays, but settled for the field goal.
Yeah, but they're still up, Reese, and I like where I'm at. And if I'm on offense right now, my job is to put another long drive together, eat more clock, and get another score.
Just got to be better in the red zone this time around. When they get down close to the goal line, you need better execution to put a touchdown on the board here.
He's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Bruins really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. To the air, it's Iamaleava. And that defensive penetration gave him no chance, and he is ridden out of bounds. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. He slides that just inside the right upright. And they'll push that lead out a little further. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, the clock has hit zeros. Here's a look at the big moment from that battle in the Pac-12. Vanderbilt rolled to victory today in a game where they not only capitalized on opportunities, they created them. And that's the way this coach wants them to play every week. This game may or may not impact the college football playoff, fellas, but it's bound to shake up the Pac-12 standings.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Danced his way through traffic, pickup of 4 to the 19. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Motion from the back. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Handoff to the lone back. It's the runs like that that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. The Falcons in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Now on the move. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? And this offense just has to find a way to convert this 3rd down, or else they are really in trouble. And I don't think he got there. No, they stop him short. He does not pick up the first down. The kick is on its way. No chance for a return. He makes the fair catch at the 26, and that's where they'll go to work. First play of this drive comes from the 27. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Makes the catch. It's Robinson. Gets it out to the 38-yard line after picking up 10 on that one.
Great job by the offense. Listen, if the defense is going to sit back in zone, you know what you got to do. Run those crossers across the formation. Those guys that are looking at the quarterback, they're not trying to pick up receivers all the time. Make those precise throws, right in those holes, get those first downs, get those big chunks.
And he can't connect on the throw. It's incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking for a man. It's Iamaleava. Got his man downfield. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. The Bruins have it with a 1st and 10. Now the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. A beautifully placed ball to the outside, and the toe drag for the big pickup. They'll snap it from the 25 here on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Matthews. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Tries to do it himself on the draw. The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He's stopped immediately. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Got his man in the middle. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. And the Bruins, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Now on 2nd and goal. Looking to fire. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
That's an area of the field the quarterback just cannot take a sack on. 2nd down, down inside the 5-yard line. If it's not open, you just got to throw it away, because now you've backed yourself up even further. It's going to be even harder to throw this thing into the end zone or to score a touchdown. That's going to be a learning opportunity for this young man.
And how big is that earlier sack now as they try to get it in the end zone here? 3rd and goal, and they'll try to pass it in. Going for 6. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be 4th down. So here comes the field goal unit again. This kicker has already made 3 in this one. Never a doubt. And that lead grows even bigger.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this squad.
And he'll bring it back. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Creates a little space. And this one will be stopped for no gain. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. They'll try the run. Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23. And the Falcons come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving.
3rd and 1, everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
The Falcons have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. He'll pitch it. Finds his way ahead for 5, and now they've got it at the 28. They've made 3rd down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. Johnson wants to throw it. Rushes on him. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
Man, it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split second longer, and they were able to get the sack.
Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And it's knocked away, and they don't convert on 4th down. This offense has it with really good field position. They'll start this drive going to the air. It's complete to the right. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. In the red area, it's Woods. Headed to the end zone, and he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Bruins! They add on another one, and they're about to push their record to 5-1.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. On the option. Now the toss. And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Off play action. Finds some fresh air. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. On the option. Runs through a tackle. Almost got to the sticks on 3rd down. Able to pick up 6, but they're looking at a 4th and 1. Sends it back in motion. Give to the fullback. He's not going to make it, and what a big stop for this defense, and they might be able to put this thing away. It's picked off, and that's number 10. After making the pick, he took it the other way, and he's dragged down at the 19.
Never say die attitude, and I love that, especially these young players, because they're out there competing. And I know the scoreboard right now doesn't look pretty. They're not going to come back and win this football game, but I just love kids that are competing until there's zeros on the clock.
Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. We'll see if that failed fourth down in their own end last time David sort of curbed some of the... He felt the heat trying to get away, but down he goes. He'll lose a yard or two.
How about this defense coming out aggressive on first down? They're in the red zone. They're like, no, we're going to take the fight to you. Now setting up a second down and long and putting them in a great position to be successful.
They gave up the sack on first down. Now it's 2nd and 11. Johnson looking to throw. Using the quick game. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. They'll send the back in motion. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Air Force. This game is almost certainly decided already, but the good news is for the next game, guys still flying around, still playing hard, not really hanging their heads.
Long season. This is early in the season. Still got plenty of time. Still find out which plays you like, which you don't, and you keep running them, keep getting better at them. So use this as practice.
PAT unit on the field. Hit that one with some aggression for the point after. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, let's recap that Pac-12 matchup that just went final moments ago. Fresno State ran roughshod over the competition en route to a double-digit victory. And they looked clean doing it. And I don't just mean in those gorgeous unis. This team is buttoned up. Pac-12 football at its finest, gentlemen. Just when you think you have things figured out, a game like this happens.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Misfired on first down, back to the air on 2nd. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. The safe call on the wide receiver screen. He stopped short, and it's 4th down. The Bruins will send out the punt unit. Fair catch is called for in the midst of all this rain. Just concentrate on one thing, making the catch. They'll run the option. Oh, it's on the ground. High ball. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
You know, oftentimes when you're playing in conditions like this and it's raining, you'll see a lot of the skill players offensively take off the gloves because they want to be able to feel the football. They think it gives them better control of it. And I don't know if that played into the football going on the ground there, but you know that ball security is going to be one of the biggest factors in this game moving forward.
UCLA will go back to work on offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass, it's Iamaleava. Fires to the wideout. Intercepted for the 11th time. Got some room to run at the 20. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
Obviously, this game hasn't gone the way they would have liked, but coaches are always looking for positive moments and things that you can build on. How about that young man going out, getting an interception? Yeah, they're being blown out. They're probably not going to win this football game, but that is the type of play that as a coaching staff you can build on for next week's game.
And the Falcons trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. Gets the back moving. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Harris. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Sticks it in his belly. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Falcons.
There's an old school play you don't see very often anymore. Who's to say that fullbacks are dinosaurs today in college football? They turn around, they hand it off to the big fella, and he pays it off with a touchdown.
He'll try to tack on one more. Smashes it through for the PAT. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. They're down big, but they'll keep fighting to the bitter end and line up for the onside kick here. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. Their defense came up with a big stop now to see if they can turn it into points. Breaks into the open. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. And the Bruins have moved it inside the 20.
First down for the offense.
To the ground with the back. Bust through behind his pad. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. We've reached a 2-minute timeout. In all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. Keeps it on the draw. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Back to throw. It's Iamaleava. It's complete on the right side. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. And on fourth down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. And he'll boot one from the right hash. He ought to be able to navigate that angle from this distance. Good, right down the boulevard. And now the lead is even bigger.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Harris. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Going to swing it on second down. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. Timeout is called by the offense. 16 seconds left in the game. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. Pocket breaking down. Complete out of the backfield. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on fourth down?
Result of the play is a turnover.
Not only the scoreboard, but the clock on the side of the offense as they take a knee, though the D can stop it a couple more times. You know, there's no real reason to panic, but if you think about it, when does panicking ever really help? But certainly this was a bitterly disappointing outcome.
And you can look at a lot of different statistics, and I know we tend to overcomplicate college football these days, but guys, at the end of the day, it comes down to two very simple things. You can't turn the ball over, and you can't have penalties. You do those things, David, and it'll beat you every time.
That's the difference between winning and losing. It's the small things, but find those things that you need to improve on, keep working on them, keep developing. Those things you do well, dude, let's do those. Let's do more of those things more consistently.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.